Hi everyone, welcome back to another lunation video with me here. My name is Natalie. If this is the first time you're watching my videos, thank you for stopping by. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share on this channel, you will click subscribe and share this channel with your friends and family that loves astrology and tarot as well. In this lunation video, I'll be talking about our new moon in Virgo that is happening on 2022 August 27th. This video will be divided into three parts. First, it will be the astrology of this new moon. The second part of this video will be a guided meditation that we can tune into the energy of this new moon. Lastly, the third part of this video will be a all signs reading. I'll be telling you which house is this new moon happening if you are watching it as a rising sign in that zodiac sign. But feel free to go and check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get more information that might be more catered to you. And all the timestamps are below. Feel free to click and watch different parts that you enjoy. Let's begin. So let's talk about this new moon in Virgo that is happening Hong Kong time, August 27, 2022 afternoon, 4:17 p.m. It will be August 27, 4:17 a.m. Eastern time. So adjust the time according to where you are in the world. This new moon is happening at 4 degrees in Virgo, whereas the sun and the moon will be there together. Normally, we'll say that new moons are the time for us to set new intentions, plant new seeds, but not all the time. Not every single new moon will bring in the exact same energy. We have to look at what aspect is happening during that new moon, and if that new moon is making any aspect with other planets. So for example, this one I think is more of a not the best new moon for us to set new intentions or plant new seeds, but more of a new moon to help us to see what is working or not working, what's important or what's not important in any areas of our life. Where do we need to clear out? Very Virgo energy. Where do we need to declutter, clear out, reorganize or organize so that we can have more space, or we can have a better, more organized space to welcome things we want to plant as we move forward. So that is kind of like the energy, the energy of what needs to be done before you plant new seeds and set new intention. So Virgo is a sign that is about how we take care of our own energy on a daily basis. It is about what we need to tend to. It can be about our daily work, commitments, responsibilities, etc., or rituals that we do for ourselves. What we do on a daily basis to create our life, basically. It's also about how we care for ourselves on a mind and body level. So you might feel a call to bringing your attention to matters of your health, nutrition, daily routines, exercise or lifestyle, the everyday happening that you do in your own daily life. And you might feel called to improve or change that any of those areas to serve yourself better. Virgo energy is also an energy of being in service in some capacity. It's a reliable and responsible sign. It's also an energy about finding the balance between improvement, healing, finding solutions, looking at what we can improve and do better. Between that and what is unrealistic, require perfection, being too critical, and create what might create a sense of guilt for us as well. So it's about finding the balance between those two as well. So one major aspect that is happening during this new moon, that this new moon is making, is it is in an exact square with Mars and Gemini. Mars just entered Gemini not long ago, and this can be a rather tense energy. And Mars in Gemini is all about curiosity, choices, options, multitasking. Mars and Gemini just want to get moving, get going, be on the go, get things started, and just like go do it already kind of energy, right? It can be you can feel like you're being pulled to a different direction at once, and this energy, not everyone can tune into this energy easily, because this is a very busy and fast-moving energy, and it's very quick as well. So for some people, you might feel anxious, you might feel overwhelmed because of having too many things happening, having too many options or choices to make or to choose from, or you have too many things that you have to tend to, and you end up not getting anything done at all. So this energy, while it can be helpful in getting things started or giving yourself options and choices, this can also be a very overwhelming and anxious energy for some to work with. So do take care of your mind, your body as well during this time. So this square aspect can potentially be frustration and irritation, because the sun and the moon in Virgo is asking you, what is the plan? What's your to-do list? Let's list everything out. Tell me the steps, the process system you're going to implement and get in order to get things going, to start whatever it is that you want to start or do whatever you want to do. But then you have Mars in Gemini. It's like, just do it already. I'm just gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna wing it. Who cares, right? Just go for it and just get things started. I do not care about all those details and stuff. I just want to get started. That's it, right? So this two energy working against each other can be quite tense, can be quite frustrating, because you are feeling this push and pull around this time. So if you're feeling like that, try to stay calm. If you can, take a step back and let your mind calm down a little bit, and just take your time to step by step get things done, right? Otherwise you will feel burnt out easily. You might feel very frustrated with things not happening the way you want it. But also understand that be flexible, right? I think that's the major word you will have to use if you're finding yourself in that situation or in that energy, because the new moon in Virgo is like, no, wait, not just yet. Let's just think about it. Let's plan. Let's get organized first. But then the Mars is feeling all those like go energy. So it's about finding the balance between those. The ruler of this new moon in Virgo is Mercury, and Mercury right now is in Libra. So Mercury in Libra is all about conversations, sharing your thoughts, your ideas, being a diplomat, maybe having some debates too, but it's an energy that's also willing to listen to potential solutions, so that they can get a win-win outcome as well. So it's a beautiful energy to work with. Mercury is also making an opposition with Jupiter, which is retrograding in Aries. So this energy can bring in some big picture insight, idea, or thinking during this time. And Mercury is also making a trine with Mars and Gemini, which is a sign that Mercury rules as well. So this can activate our mental energy a lot. It can bring in the conversation, idea, solution that we need. This trine might also be able to help ease the tension that we're experiencing from that square energy with Mars as well. So this is a nice energy to balance it out. It's important to have those conversations before you dive into those action plan. So this is good. This is a good energy. And with Jupiter in the mix, this can be maybe some of us might make some really big brave choices, decision, or having some important conversation as well. So see what comes up for you. So but also just try to be mindful, make sure you think it through, make sure you're not acting on impulse. That is very important because we do have this very intense square energy happening as well. But just a heads up, Mercury in Libra is already in the shadow energy of our Mercury retrograde that is going to happen soon. So while Mercury in Libra is a beautiful energy to work with and is making a beautiful trine with Mars, it is also a little weaker because it is already in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde that will happen on September 9 until October 2nd. So the chances are whatever you're discussing, you are talking about, whatever ideas, insight that comes in for you that you want to act upon, or you want to talk about, you want to start, you want to initiate, chances are you can start them, but there's a chance for you to come back and revisit or rethink, refine during Mercury retrograde that will happen later on as well. During this new moon in Virgo, other aspects that is happening up in the sky is Venus in Leo, making a square with Uranus and an opposition with Saturn in Aquarius. The square with Uranus was perfect, was exact a day before, but it's still happening. That energy is still being felt around this full moon, this new moon, and it will be felt probably the whole weekend, maybe even up until early next week. So is the opposition with Saturn. So with the square, with Venus squaring Uranus, this is a big energy, right? This is some sudden changes, shifts that might happen, which is related to all the Venus things. This can be about our finance, our money area, the relationship we have with money. It can also be about relationship for some people. This can also be about our value system, the things that we value, we desire, we want in our life, and the way we see them, right? And having a square with Uranus is a sudden shift. So Venus in Leo squaring Uranus, also North Node, which are in Taurus, and also South Node in Scorpio. So this is big energy, right? And the thing is, Uranus and North Node in Taurus are ruled by Venus, because Venus is the ruler of Taurus, right? You get me there? The energy, they're all being ruled by Venus. So things are happening at a personal level for some of us. You're really feeling it. And with Uranus, the changes and shift might happen out of your surprise, might come in suddenly and you didn't expect it as well. But there it is. You're changing, you're shifting. Maybe this is your mindset, the way you value things, the way you see money, your value system, things you desire and want in life. They change, right? And now you have a newer perspective, insight about those things in life as well. And then with the opposition with Saturn in Aquarius, this energy can sometimes be a stop, a pause. It can be a challenging or a no energy. It can feel like a rejection because we're talking about Saturn. And maybe the energy is like, it's not time yet. It's not just time for you to act upon what it is that you want as well. So we feel like a pause energy here. And that's why this is a time to go slower, to come back to yourself, to integrate to see what's happening for you, because everyone will be feeling this new moon energy differently. Some might feeling it more intensely than others as well. So just pay attention to see what comes up for you during this time and around this whole weekend or early next week, and just try to sit with those feelings and see what area is happening as well. And then you can decide what is it, how to approach them, right? Is this whole energy is just basically asking us, go slow. Even though when you feel irritated, frustrated, you just want to go, you want things happen, but there might be things stopping you. There might be a delay, there might be a no, there might be a redirection or rejection even. Whatever happens, go slow, be gentle with yourself, try to be calm and be flexible. And right now we do have 5 planets retrograding, and soon in September Mercury will retrograde, and later on at the end of October we have Mars retrograde as well. So we have a lot of planets retrograding. So this energy, and sometimes people have this assumption of it is bad when planets go retrograde, but no, it's just bringing up a different energy, right? When we have so many planets going retrograde, it's basically an invitation for us to go slower. This is a emphasis because we have that many planets retrograding, and this actually happens all the time. Every year around this time is the time when we have most planets going retrograde. And it's always happening around this time, you know, more or less around Virgo season. And I think it is right on time, because Virgo is the sign about sift and sort. I like to say it, sifting and sorting. This is about going inward. This is about integrating with what's happening, especially with the astrology that happened the past couple of months, with a lot of tense energy, a lot of things happen around the world and on a personal level. So really use this new moon and Virgo season to actually slow down. The planets are moving in this way because they're asking us to slow down, go slow and go inward, so that we can sit with this energy and really see what had happened within ourselves, around ourselves, and how can we integrate all these changes and shifts that had happened, so that we can have a check-in point, right? To check in with ourselves, with the actions and steps that we took over the past few months when the planets are direct. Now that they're retrograding, it's time to see how far you have come, what actions and steps you have took, and how would you like to integrate them. How would you like to change, redirect, reevaluate as you move forward? When we look at the tarot card, we have the card, the Hermit, for Virgo's major arcana, which is very fitting because Hermit is that sign that is the guru, that is going inward to think about things, to listen to your inner voice, right? This is about trusting yourself, going inward, to have some downtime, to think everything through, to process what has happened, so that you can move with a newer energy if you need to as you move forward. This is about tuning into your intuition, coming back to yourself, right? Coming back to yourself to nurture yourself, take care of your own energy, see what's been happening, so that you can figure how you want to move forward as well. It's like a check-in point, a pause, right? And the degree point where this new moon is happening, 4 degree in Virgo, is a tarot card of 5 of Pentacles. This, and then squaring Mars in Gemini, that energy is a Two of Swords. So yes, this is a tense energy, right? For some people, you feel like you're being pulled to different direction. You don't know what to do. You're like stuck there, or maybe the things just don't happen the way you want it, and sometimes you will feel, why is it happening? Why am I feeling this? It's so overwhelming, it's tiring. Some people might feel like you're abandoned, things are not going your way, you're upset, frustrated, and things like that. But the thing is, this energy is asking you, take a step back, okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling things are not happening the way you want it, try to take a step back, okay? Calm your energy, go inward, take care of yourself first. Try to calm that fire, that frustration within you. Come back to yourself, take care and see what is it that you need, what is it that you need to tend to, so that you can have a better energy to move forward as well. So overall, I feel like yes, there's a pretty intense aspect happening during this new moon, but this new moon is also bringing in that calm energy, inviting us to go inward and slow down as well. So take a look and see, where is this new moon happening in your own natal chart? Perhaps that area is inviting you to slow down, see what you need to sort out, so that you can make space to plant in those new seeds or new intentions that you want to. So I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome to the second part of this video. I'll be doing a guided meditation with you, tuning into this new moon and Virgo energy. If you're driving, please do not do it right now. You can always come back to this video whenever you need it. And now, if you're ready, please go find a spot where you can be alone and quiet for the next 10 minutes or so. Find a place where you can sit down or lie down comfortably. Feel free to grab pillows and blankets. And if you feel called to, feel free to have any crystals that you want with you during this meditation as well. Now that you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. Start bringing awareness back into your body. Try to bring your attention back into your breathing. Relax the tension between your eyebrow and clench your jaw. Relax your shoulder and just let your hand drop down freely to the side or on your lap. Sink in a little bit deeper where you're sitting down or lying down. I now invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me, breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose, feeling this fresh air going down to your tummy, expanding your tummy. and sigh it all out through your mouth. Another deep breath into your tummy, expanding your tummy, your rib cage, feeling your cells energized with this fresh air, and sigh it all out through your mouth, what no longer serves you, what drains you. One last deep breath, make it the biggest, through your nose, expanding your tummy, your rib cage, your heart space, fully expanding yourself, feeling in the fresh air, energizing yourselves, and sigh it all out through your mouth. Keep breathing on your own pace. Continue with your eyes closed. I now invite you to simply relax your body. Pay attention. See which part of your body feel tensions. Which part of your body that you feel there's tension or there's ache or pain around it. Maybe just one part of your body or a few different spots. And now focus on those points that you feel the tensions coming through. I want you to be curious and ask yourself, what create those tensions? Is this caused by people around you, responsibilities, commitments that you feel you're responsible for? Is it coming from opinions, judgment, from outside noises, anyone in your life, or any area of your life? People's opinion about you, expectation from you. Maybe this is simply the weight you put on yourself. Maybe this is your people-pleasing behavior, constantly thinking that you have to do everything on your own, be responsible for everything that's thrown at you, given to you. Now, one by one of those points that you feel tension, Now that you know why or what are causing them, I want you to imagine each of those points attaching to a cord stemming out. And I want you to see all these cords that's connecting all those points of tensions, aches or pains. Those tubes and cords now connect to Mother Earth, to the ground. And now with every breath you take, I want you to see all these energies, responsibilities, expectations, outside noises from others, including yourself, from those points coming out to that tube and cord and be releasing back to the earth, to the ground. With every breath, you're releasing all these energies that no longer serves you, that are not yours to carry. Breath by breath, we're releasing this energy back to the ground. Breath by breath, you feel lighter as you release all these energies back to the ground. Taking one last deep breath, seeing the last bit of all these energy releasing back to the ground. Now you can see the cords being untied, cut off from you. They are no longer attached to you. You feel lighter, freer. And now you see a golden light shining from above, warms you up. Energizing your body with new energy to renew your cells, to recharge yourselves, to give more love and energy to those parts that need your attention, your care, and your love. Breathing in, feeling this golden light energy, rejuvenating yourself. This new moon in Virgo wants to remind you to no longer hold on to what does not serve you. It is important to always come back to yourself, to take care of yourself first before tending to any other area of your life or anyone in your life. No one deserves the love and care that you have, that you give. Always remember to fill your cup first before pouring out to anyone else. Feel free to come back to this meditation whenever you feel the need to recharge yourself, to pour back into your cup. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. Now start bringing awareness back into your body. Coming back to yourself. Start moving your fingers and toes. Feel free to stretch your body if you need to. Move around. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hope you enjoyed this meditation. Feel free to give me a comment below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to the third part of this video. I'll be doing a general collective reading for each zodiac sign. So feel free to watch for your sun, moon, rising, or any planets that you have in that zodiac sign. As we all know, we all have all 12 signs in our own natal chart, but our big three, sun, moon, and rising signs, are the more potent energy that we embody. So all the timestamps are below. Feel free to watch whatever signs you want. I'll meet you at your sign. Hello Virgos, this new moon is happening in your first house if you're watching this as a Virgo rising. So this is about the house of self. This is about your appearance. This can be your personality. This can be about the energy that you show up in this world. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay Virgo, let's look at your cards. For the tarot cards, you have Death, a major arcana. And then we have Queen of Swords. And then we have 10 of Cups. I think that Virgo, this is really a transformational new moon that is happening in your house of self. I feel like you are going through a rebirth, basically, because we're talking about death, which is about transformation. This is about you transforming to a newer version of yourself by listening to your own truth and embodying your own truth. You're no longer being people-pleasing, taking consideration from others, thinking about others. You're finally truly just listening to yourself, right? What makes you happy? What do you truly want this lifetime in this world? How do you want to show up in the world? What makes your heart pops with joy, right? This is about you owning your own truth and not being afraid to show that to the world, and whatever that is, right? This is about you being you authentically. And this makes so much sense as this is happening in your first house. And this might be you transforming to a newer version of yourself during this Virgo season. Or maybe by 6 months later, by full moon in Virgo, you'll be at a different place. You will be embodying your own truth, being your own self, and being so happy about that. So I'm so happy for you. This is so exciting. I just feel a burst of energy came through when I saw the card and read for you. So that is beautiful. The Moon Oracle card that came out for you is New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Exactly. Bring love to yourself. It's time to fill your cup, to tend to yourself, no one else. It's all about you, Virgo. So go do you and be you. I hope this message helped, and I am wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi Libras, how y'all doing? This new moon in Virgo is happening in your 12th house if you're watching this as a Libra rising. So 12th house is about your subconscious mind, your dream world, things you can't see. So this is about this can also be your spirituality and beliefs. This can also be your self-sabotaging behavior. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay, Libra, let's look at your message. Your tarot cards that came out is 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Page of Wands, and you have an extra card, Knight of Swords. So Libra, are you tired? Are you overwhelmed? Are you burdened recently? Maybe something is bothering you in any area of your life, or you're just feeling exhausted and tired or burdensome. Maybe something, any area of your life is just making you feel so drained and exhausted. It is time to take a break, whatever it is, right? Maybe this is your career. Maybe some changes and shifts is happening in your life or in any particular area of your life. The cards are asking you to take a break, slow down, excuse me, rest if you have to. Maybe lack of sleep, maybe you're not having a clear mind to think things through. The card is asking you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture if you have to, or simply just let yourself rest so that you can have a better mindset to process what it is that is happening or what you need to tend to. And this is about if things or any area of your life feel overwhelming, find that passion, right? What is it that you love? What is it that you want? And communicate that. Are you lacking communication with someone or with certain situation in your life? Maybe perhaps this is a time to if there's any misunderstanding or argument or things that needs to communicate with someone or something, it is the time to do so. Mercury is in your sign right now, so before Mercury retrograde in September 9, maybe perhaps there needs to be some conversation that needs to happen with somebody. This can be about you taking action as well, but mainly I see is about some kind of communication that you need to have with somebody, and it makes so much sense. Or maybe you need to hear from somebody if you're waiting, or maybe it's you communicating with that person. And the Moonology card that came out for you is Full Moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So whether you're waiting for someone to communicate with you or someone is waiting for you to communicating with them, time to do so, Libra. Hope this message helped, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi Scorpios, how are you all doing? If you are watching this as a Scorpio rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 11th house, which is about your friends, your groups and community that you belong to. This is also about your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay, Scorpios, let's look at your cards. For the tarot card, you have Ten of Swords, the Moon, and King of Wands. So I'm seeing that perhaps some Scorpios are going through some conflicts, or with your friends, with your family, with someone in your life. And I feel like something, okay, there's two different messages coming in. So one is about having maybe a miscommunication, misunderstanding, or conflict with someone in your life. This can be friends, family, or co-worker, whatsoever, and it's draining. And I feel like this new moon is going to bring in a lighter energy to work things through. This is asking you to make the bold move that you need to make if you're experiencing this. If you're, maybe some of you will be like, why should I make the first move? I'm not the one who's like I'm the right side. Why do I have to approach them? But the card is saying that sometimes we have to be the bigger person and reach out first, and we'll let them know that we'll actually make them feel bad. Deep down, it's like, ooh, she's actually, or he's actually being the bigger person to reach out first. Ooh, okay. So another message coming in is perhaps you're going through a phase of stress. I feel like there's a lot of things in your mind. You're feeling exhausted, stressed, maybe work has been draining you, or perhaps there are things that's bothering you. And the card is asking you that it's okay if you don't know exactly what's happening. It's okay if you're feeling stressful. Find the help you need. Maybe you need to talk with someone, maybe schedule a session with a healer, or therapist, psychologist, someone that can just be there and listen to you. Maybe a friend, talk to a friend to release some of those stressful mental energy. And maybe perhaps for some of you is you have been waiting for something and you don't know the answer and you're anxious about it, but I think the answer you're waiting for, the reply you're waiting for, is coming. So just hang in there a little bit more and be that fire within to see what is really bothering you and stressing you. Overcome that by releasing that mental energy. I'm seeing a lot more in the head, and perhaps open your heart to talk to someone. There's actually people around you that want you to talk to them, to express. They're ready to just be a listener. So feel free, and there's no shame in asking for help. And the Moonology card that came out for you is, oh my god, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. But I think it's the sense of taking help from others, right? It's a time to give rather than take. It is the time to receive instead of you give. I feel like this is a reverse feeling for me that's coming out from the card. Is telling you that you have been giving a lot, or maybe even if you're not the one who's giving a lot, but you're not also asking for help. And this card is actually like giving you a reverse meaning to let you know that it is time for you to ask for help if you need. So I hope this message helped, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Sagittarius, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Sag rising, this new moon is happening in your 10th house of career, status, reputation, your public image, also about your purpose, your vocation, your vocational power. So let's see, what is your new moon message? Okay, Sag, let's look at your cards. For the tarot cards, we have 7 of Coins. And then we have the High Priestess. And we have the Empress. Wow, powerful message coming through. Sag, I feel like you have been putting in a lot of work and planting your own garden in your career path, or this can be any area of your life as well. It doesn't have to be just about your career. You might feel this message resonates in other areas of your life, so take what resonates. This is about you have been putting in the work, you have been tending to the garden, you have been doing whatever you think is right, or you know how, and you're kind of at this stage where you're not sure because you're waiting. You're like, I keep watering my seeds. I don't know if they're growing. You can't possibly dig up every day to check if they sprout or grow or not, right? So you are at this kind of stage where you're waiting. You're not too sure, am I doing the right thing? I have already put in so much. I can't really see the harvest coming in. Did I do anything wrong? Did I not do enough? You're questioning yourself. You're wondering if you should continue to put more effort because you start to maybe second guess yourself. The cards here is asking you to trust your intuition. You have been putting in whatever you feel called to. You have been putting in a lot of work, hard work, effort, and just trust that the seeds are growing. Things that you want to grow, you want to nurture, they are taking shape. I think this new moon, around this time, you will start to see the seed starts to sprout, that first little green leaf that push out from the soil. I feel like just trust yourself, stop doubting yourself, stop sabotaging anything that you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, and the cards are telling you that you are on the right path. Trust your intuition, trust your judgment, continue to do what works, and trust that whatever to nurture, grow, they are taking shape and they're coming into fruition for you. Wow, beautiful. And the Moonology card that came out for you is a full moon in Libra card. A win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful. So just trust that win-win outcome is coming. Just keep doing what you're doing and trust yourself. I hope this message helps Sagittarius, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi Capricorns, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Capricorn rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 9th house, which is about long distance travel, your higher education, publishing. This can also be your higher purpose or religions as well. So let's see what is your new moon message. Hi Capricorns, let's look at your cards. For the tarot card, you have Page of Cups, Knight of Coins, and Strength. So what I see here is, do you have a little passionate project that you just came up with, or perhaps an interest, hobby, something you want to learn, you want to maybe improve, maybe it's an existing skill, knowledge that you want to improve upon, that you want to learn more or deepen your knowledge about, or perhaps this is a new idea, a creative project idea that you have come up recently, and whatever this is, you're doubting yourself. You are thinking, oh, maybe it's too late, maybe perhaps it's gonna take longer than I wanted to make it happen, so I should just forget about it. Or perhaps you have a lot of self-limiting doubts and beliefs that is stopping you to pursue it or to act upon it. And the card is telling you stop this limiting or self-sabotaging behavior, mindset, and know that it is not too late. You're right on time, and you have the strength to do it. Trust yourself. I feel like this is going to be something that's beneficial. Whatever that whatever it is that you want to do. Whether this is a new creative idea, passionate project you want to start, new hobby, skills you want to learn, perhaps, like I said, existing skill, knowledge you want to deepen your knowledge about, go for it. I say go for it. So stop doubting yourself, believe in yourself, because the Moonology card that came out for you is the Blue Moon card. Believe in the impossible. Impossible means I am possible. So believe yourself, go do that thing already. I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo, and I hope this message helps. Hello Aquarius, how you all doing? If you're watching this as a Aquarius rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 8th house, which is about sex and intimacy. This can be also about other people's resources, money and finance. So this can also be about your debt. This can also be about your things or places you want to transform or regenerate. So let's look at your new moon message. Okay, Aquarius, let's look at your cards. For the tarot card, you have Page of Swords, Ace of Coins, and the Chariot. So I see some finance, investment related message here. I feel like you maybe recently or you will be receiving some new insights, information, or through conversation you might learn about a opportunity. This can be about investing something. This can be about something about finance. This can be about maybe even an offer that's coming in for you. Maybe someone wants to partner up with you to do something, a creative project, idea. I just feel like something is coming in for you, an opportunity, or you might be finding that out. You might be finding out about it through conversation or things like that. And the cards are saying yes, go for it. It's a good one, right? So keep an open mind to see what happens during this new moon. Maybe someone will tell you, hey, this is a really good stock to invest in, or are you interested in partnering up with me to do something, to start something? Or this can be about an opportunity coming your way. So see what comes up for you. I feel like this is something that can grow, and this can be a very beneficial thing. So look into that if that happened to you, and the card is encouraging you to go for it as well. But also pay attention, make sure you know what it is. You talk to that person or your friend or whatever it is. Do your research before you dive into it as well. But I feel a good energy from it. And from the moon oracle card, you have the new moon. A new start is coming. Wow. Well, exactly. We're having a new moon in Virgo, right? So perhaps this new start is that thing that I just mentioned, right? That opportunity or that new insight or whatever it is. Comment below and let me know. I would love to hear from you. So I hope this message helps, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Pisces, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Pisces rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 7th house, about partnership. This can be, yes, your partner. And this can also be any partnership you have, business partner, so on and so forth. So let's see what is your new moon message. Alright Pisces, let's look at your message. From the tarot card, you have 6 of Cups, the Devil, and Queen of Wands. So I know many people say 6 of Cups is like childhood memory, ex coming back. This might be true for some. Pisces, perhaps, well, we do have Mercury retrograde coming upon us, and it's going to happen in the sign of Libra and Virgo. So yes, there's a possibility that old flames might come back, or someone from the past. This can, well, yeah, this happening on your 7th house, right? So yes, this can definitely be a lover in the past. This can also be your partner, your business partner, or just someone from the past coming. It doesn't have to be just love, romantic. This can be an old friend that you lost touch with, and so on and so forth. But I feel like there's a reason why this relationship is gone, and perhaps them coming back might bring back some not so happy memories as well. So the card is asking you to to see what really happened, why are they coming back, and make sure you know their intention. And this might bring up some not so happy memory too, so take care of yourself and ask yourself, do you still really want to engage with that person or that situation? Because for some, this might not be a person, this might be something that happened in the past, perhaps a past behavior that might come up and reminding you to let go of your self-sabotaging behavior or some bad habits that you need to let go of. And the card is asking you to truly listen to yourself, the current version of yourself. What it is that you truly want and desire. Okay, a past person or situation come back up doesn't mean you always have to take them back, right? For some, yes, of course, maybe this is meant to be, perhaps this is the right time, and before you guys were not ready. So see what that means for you and what comes up for you. Everyone's human story is different. For the moon oracle card, you have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So yes, you don't have to shut them out right away, but if it's something bad, right, you don't want to be a part of it anymore, don't need to give love to the situation. You can give love to yourself by saying bye and finally cutting them off, right? But if this is something you're curious, you want to, check on it, bring love to the situation, right? And see what happens for you. But I have this energy of be cautious. So I'm not saying that is absolutely a no or something bad, but I just somehow feel that don't dive deep into it just yet. Make sure you know what's really happening, what are their intention, why they're coming back, before you decide what you want to do with it. So I hope this message helped, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi Aries, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Aries rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 6th house, which is about your daily routine, ritual, your daily life. This can be about your health. This can be your work. And yeah, okay. It's a Virgo root house actually, so makes sense. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay Aries, let's look at your message. From the tarot deck, you have 8 of coins. You have the major arcana of Virgo, the Hermit, and 10 of coins. Wow, okay. So I hear rest. So Aries, I think you have been very busy. Maybe life in general has been very busy in all areas of your life, or maybe particular because we're talking about where this new moon is happening, which is 6th house, which is about your health, your work, your daily routines. And perhaps you have been overworking, you have been life has been really busy, you have a lot of things you need to attend to, and it's draining, right? And the card is asking you to take care of yourself. You need a break, go take a break, take a day off to tend to yourself, or else something might happen that will force you to have to take a break. Perhaps, if you keep overworking, you feel burnout, you get sick, so on and so forth. Maybe perhaps the way you do certain things in life is just requiring a lot of work, and there need to be some adjustment into maybe finding a more efficient way to do something in your life, certain areas of your life. How can you adjust or improve certain areas or certain situation things in your life so that you can benefit, right? Maybe you will be able to have more time for yourself, to work more efficiently, right? Maybe by getting help from others. I just feel like you have been really tired and exhausted. Please take care of yourself, take care of your health. Maybe perhaps some of you are thinking about that as well. Maybe something need to be adjusted, right? Any area of your life, certain situation, the way you do something need to readjust, need adjustment, so that you can have health and wealth all together, right? Otherwise you're gonna pay the price of it. And wow, okay, the moon oracle card came out for you is third quarter moon. Adjustments are required, just like I said. So I hope this message helped, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Taurus, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Taurus rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 5th house, which is about romance and fun, things you do for fun. This can also be about your creativity, what you're passionate about, and this can also be about children. So let's see what is your new moon message. Alright Taurus, let's look at your card. We have 3 of Cups. Wow, the Hermit came out again. I think the Hermit came out a few times already, and I'm not surprised as this is the major arcana of Virgo. And lastly, we have 10 of Coins. So Taurus, what makes you happy, right? It's asking you whatever that you want to do. Maybe there's something you're passionate about. Maybe there's some creative project ideas that you have in mind you want to do. Yes, there needs some more time to adjust the plan. Maybe perhaps some more research is needed to make it happen, but you're really feeling it. And the cards also say yes, go for it, but just don't dive deep right away. Do a little bit more research, go within, go inward to let that idea or project sink in a little bit more. Perhaps for some, this is not just you doing it. This is about you collaborating with a friend or some friends, or it's like a group thing that you're doing. But yes, for some, this is about you wanting to do this creative project idea that you have in mind. I see that this can bring in a lot of happiness as well, so I say go for it. But perhaps you need to talk to a friend or people that can help you out to work with people. So make sure you do that. You have a clear communication with whoever you need to get things started. And I see good result, and this is going to bring in a lot of happiness and fulfillment as well. So that's really nice. And I see another message regarding to this is really weird. Okay, so I just have this another message coming in, is that I know this will only resonate with a very small group of you. I feel like you have been trying to have children. So perhaps this is for someone that is together, you know, maybe married with a, or just with a partner. You have been trying to create a new life, a baby, and I see that happening soon. So keep doing what you're doing. I see that the good news is coming in soon. So weird how I just got this last minute. Anyway, Moon Oracle card, you have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. So perhaps some of you are worrying about if you're going to have that baby, if everything's gonna work out. And I feel like this card is telling you and confirming that things will work out. Don't worry. And if you have been, you know, trying to improve or work on relationship with your loved ones or your families, this is also a positive card to let you know that everything is okay. Hope this message helps, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Geminis, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Gemini rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 4th house, which is about your family, your home life, place, people that make you feel like home. This is also about your roots and your ancestry. So let's see what is your new moon message. Geminis, let's look at your message. From the tarot card, we have 8 of Coins, Queen of Swords, and Death. I feel a very strong message coming in about mending relationship with your parents, your family, your ancestor. This can also be about healing around ancestral trauma. Yeah, I know this is a heavy message, and if you resonate, let me know. But I feel like the cards are telling you that they know how hard you have been working to maybe heal a relationship with your parents, or to make peace with it, right? Not all of us wants to heal, want to have that relationship back, but to let it heal, to make peace, so that you can have a closure or move on, or so on and so forth. Everyone human story is different. So this message is just heavily centering around this. It's about healing or mending or just making peace with yourself regarding to a relationship with your parent, home, or just from healing from an ancestral trauma. And universe wants to let you know that they see how much hard work you have been putting in, and know that as long as you are embodying your truth, embracing your truth, speaking your truth, don't feel bad about anything that happened or is happening, right? You're not hurting anyone by speaking your truth. There's nothing wrong with speaking your truth, right? So own that, and know that you're going to come out on the other side of it after this transformation, this change, and you will feel a lot better, more different. You will also feel a sense of relief that you're able to close out a chapter perhaps, and you will feel transformed, like a newer version of you as well. And from the Moon Oracle, we have new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. So this is about you coming back to yourself, you listening to your own truth, and know that that is enough, right? The hard work you have been putting in is enough. Whatever you want to say, is enough. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Stop weighing yourself down, and trust that, what needs to be done will be done. And when you are in doubt or questioning yourself, just take a step back, take a break, and come back to it, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. Hope this message helped, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Cancers, how are you all doing? If you're watching this as a Cancer rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 3rd house, which is all about communication. This is also about your mental energy activity. This can also be about your siblings, short distance travel. This can also be about your social media appearance, the way you show up in social media. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay, Cancers, let's look at your message. From the tarot cards, we have 5 of Swords, King of Cups, and Justice. So I see that for some Cancers, maybe perhaps recently you have some kind of conflict or tension with perhaps someone in your life. This can be, of course, this is happening in your 3rd house. This can totally be about your siblings. Maybe you have conflict, misunderstanding, miscommunication, or so on and so forth. But of course, this can be about anyone in your life. I see that maybe perhaps for some, maybe the argument cuts really deep too. And this is asking you to take care of your emotions, listen to your heart. What is it telling you? How are you truly feeling? Don't just let things slide because you treasure that person and you neglect your own emotions or your own needs. This is about what's right and how you truly feeling and sensing and what it is that you want from this situation, right? If you are the person that's right, then own your truth, speak your truth, right? And I feel like for this group of Cancers, I feel like I'm reading for, you're always just gonna let things slide, or you're not gonna speak up, you're not gonna face your emotions. You will choose to dodge and just let it go instead of fighting for what's right or expressing how you're truly feeling and sensing, right? Because maybe you don't want to you don't want the conflict to continue, right? You just want to, I just don't want to deal with it anymore, whatever. Or you're like, they won't understand anyway, so I'll just forget about it. Or yeah, you have all these different excuses to make you just let it go, or not stand up for yourself, not owning your truth, not facing your emotions. So if that's the case, the cards are telling you, Cancers, this is your time to really stop this self-sabotaging behavior. This is you needing to finally face your true emotions. Look at your heart. What is your heart telling you? How you're truly feeling and sensing. Express that, right? Even though if that hurts other, even though if they don't understand you or whatsoever, it is more important to listen your heart, to be truthful, other than just, avoiding it, right? And from the Moon Oracle card, you have Voice of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. I feel like this is what you have been thinking all the time. So that's why you choose not to face your own truth, face your emotions, expressing yourself, and so on, or fight for what is it that you truly want. And the card is telling you that nothing will come of this situation. So it is time for you to actually make something happen by expressing your truth, expressing your emotions, embodying it, owning it, right? Without fear. So I hope this message helped Cancers, and I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hello Leos, how are you all doing? If you are watching this as a Leo rising, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your second house, which is about your relationship with money. This is also about your self-value, your profession, or your skills. So let's see what is your new moon message. Okay, Leos, let's look at your new moon message. From the tarot deck, you have the World, the Moon, and Eight of Wands. Wow. Something is coming to a full circle, Leos. Perhaps a cycle is coming to an end, or you're not sure if something is coming to an end, and you will soon find out because information is coming for you. I feel like for some Leos, you are finishing up one chapter of your life or a cycle of something. This can be about your skills, your profession, or this can be you being a newer version, embodying new version of yourself. This is about you opening up a new chapter of your life, right? Perhaps the next step, the next thing, next big thing in your life. And perhaps you don't really know how it is going to be like yet. Perhaps this is about you embarking on a new journey. This can be about maybe a new profession, new skill. Maybe this is about a newer version of yourself. How are you seeing things? Maybe perhaps a value system has changed in your life, right? We have Venus in Leo right now. So perhaps what you need, want, and desire change, and this is about you embarking those new changes into the next chapter of your life. And yes, when you're stepping into a new chapter, you won't have a clear picture just yet, but don't worry. Whatever you waiting reply from, or whatever your questionings, solutions will come in, answers will come in. Don't worry, be patient, and give yourself some time. Wow, beautiful message. And from the Moon Oracle, you have full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. What do you want to do, Leos? Go for it and trust that you're good enough. But I know you don't need me to say that. You already know. And perhaps something you begin or start around this time, you will see them blossoming, growing, developing in 6 months by full moon in Virgo. So I am excited for you. And I hope this message helped, and wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi everyone, so this is the end of the all signs reading and the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment below. Let me know. I would love to hear from you so that I can also improve and continue to do what I do and share what I love with you all, and to interact with you, which I would love to. So feel free to comment below, and if you want a tarot reading from me, feel free to contact me. If you want a natal chart reading or a astro chart forecast for this upcoming 3 months or 6 months, also feel free to contact me below. And I am wishing you all a happy new moon in Virgo. I'll now see you next time. Bye.